Nicole Kidman has never been the kind of actress you can easily define. From the very start of her career, she had something mysterious, something untouchable, like a star you could see but never fully capture. Over decades, she has transformed again and again, the ingenue, the risk-taker, the Oscar winner, the television queen. But right now, in 2025, something extraordinary is happening. Something that feels bigger than any single movie or award. Nicole Kidman is turning heartbreak into a force of nature, and Hollywood is watching in awe. Her marriage to Keith Urban was one of those rare love stories people believed in. In an industry full of scandals and fleeting romances, they looked like the exception, the couple who would last. For 17 years, they were each other's anchor. She supported his music, he supported her films, and together, they navigated the chaos of fame. But life behind closed doors is never as perfect as it looks under the flash of cameras. The announcement of their divorce hit like thunder. Fans were stunned. Headlines exploded. People whispered, speculated, searched for answers. But Nicole? She didn't respond with sadness. She responded with work, almost as if she had been waiting for this very moment. She stepped onto the stage with a lineup of projects so powerful, so varied, that the industry couldn't stop talking. It wasn't just a career move, it was a statement. A statement that said, "This is not the end of me. This is the beginning of something greater." The first project to catch fire was the return of Big Little Lies. Nicole's portrayal of Celeste Wright, a woman trapped between love and abuse, tenderness and trauma, was one of the defining performances of her career. Audiences connected with her vulnerability, her quiet strength, the way she carried pain like an invisible weight. For years, fans begged for another season. Rumors came and went. But now, after so long, season 3 is officially on its way, and Nicole is back at the center. It's not just a show, it's a cultural phenomenon waiting to happen again. And this time, the context of Nicole's personal life makes it even more poignant. The actress who once gave voice to the silent suffering of Celeste is now facing her own heartbreak, and fans see an echo of truth in that connection, but the news didn't stop there. Almost immediately, Warner Brothers dropped a bombshell: Practical Magic 2. For anyone who grew up in the late 90s, the original was unforgettable. Two sisters, witches by blood and bond, trying to balance love, loss, and magic. Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman created something timeless. And over the years, the movie only grew more beloved, its cult following stronger with every Halloween marathon, every fan quote, every TikTok spell inspired by it. Now, decades later, they're coming back. Older, wiser, carrying not just fictional history but real history too. The magic that once defined them is returning, and this time, it feels richer, deeper, more powerful. Fans across the world lit up social media the moment the news broke: memes, artwork, theories about the story, excitement that bordered on hysteria. Nicole, stepping back into that world, is giving audiences not just a sequel, but a piece of their own past, reborn. And then came the A24 announcement: a legal drama series. If you know A24, you know what this means: smart writing, bold choices, prestige television at its finest. Nicole is a sharp, relentless attorney, navigating the blurred lines between justice and ambition. Already, critics are calling it Emmy bait. But for Nicole, it's more than awards, it's another chance to dive into a complex, layered role, the kind of storytelling that makes audiences question themselves, their morals, their society. Add to this two massive films in the pipeline. One is a sweeping historical epic that will transport audiences to another era, demanding the kind of gravitas and command that Nicole has mastered. The other is a thriller, sharp and modern, designed to keep audiences breathless, reminding everyone that she can still deliver intensity like no one else. On top of that, her producing deal is set to launch multiple female-driven projects, ensuring that her influence extends far beyond the characters she plays, and all of this is happening as the world watches her personal life unravel. That is what makes this moment so striking. Most people retreat in the face of heartbreak. Nicole has accelerated. She has taken pain and transformed it into fuel, into fire, into momentum that can't be stopped. This isn't the first time she's done it. Her entire career is proof of resilience. After her divorce from Tom Cruise, many expected her star to dim, her opportunities to shrink. Instead, she rose higher, winning an Academy Award, taking risks with roles that challenged her and defied expectations. Nicole has always known how to turn endings into beginnings, and this moment is no different. Look back at her history, Moulin Rouge, where she danced and sang with fiery passion. The Hours, where she disappeared into Virginia Woolf so completely she won the Oscar. Lion, where her performance as an adoptive mother broke hearts worldwide. Big Little Lies, where she proved that television could carry the same weight as cinema. Over and over, she's reinvented herself, never letting one chapter define her, and now, in 2025, she's doing it again. Divorce is not the end of her story. It's the spark of a new one. At 58, when Hollywood often tells women to fade, Nicole Kidman is shining brighter than ever. And the industry can't look away. Directors want her. Studios want her. Fans adore her. The conversation isn't about her loss, but about her power. Social media tells the story too. Posts praising her strength. Fans saying they feel inspired by her resilience. Young women seeing in her a model of survival and reinvention. Older women seeing in her proof that age is not a barrier to brilliance. Nicole is connecting across generations, across borders, across cultures, and through it all, she remains enigmatic. She doesn't overshare, doesn't flood tabloids with her side of the story. Instead, she lets her work speak. The projects she chooses, the characters she embodies, the stories she tells, they become her response. They become her voice. As these projects roll out, as the cameras begin to capture her again in roles of depth and fire, one truth becomes undeniable. Nicole Kidman is not just surviving a divorce. She is redefining what it means to rise from it. She is showing the world that loss can lead to legacy, that heartbreak can fuel art, that silence can be broken not with words but with brilliance, and when we look back years from now, this moment may be remembered not as the time Nicole Kidman's marriage ended, but as the time her career reached its greatest heights. Because that is what she's doing, turning pain into power, endings into beginnings, and proving, once again, that she is one of the greatest stars Hollywood has ever known.